Hello everyone, Silverstruck here. Welcome to the Silverstruck channel. Today I'll be discussing encapsulating 10-ounce pressed vintage bars, primarily sticking to these beautiful sunshine mining bars. So we have one here in an airtight capsule, but I'll also be discussing the lesser seen 5-ounce sunshine mining rounds and encapsulating those as well. So let's get into the video. Not all pressed 10-ounce bars are the same dimension, so you won't be able to fit just any old 10-ounce bar into an airtight 10-ounce bar capsule. They only make one size right now. So before I get into that, though, I would like to free these bars and talk about why I enjoy collecting and stacking sunshine mining products, especially these particular 10-ounce bars. As you can see here, they're all in plastic. These are not anything special. These are just basically giant flips here. So not the original packaging that would maybe dissuade you from taking these out. And even so, for a press bar, the original packaging sometimes doesn't really add that much value. So out of the packages these go, and I'll show you a little bit more about why I like these bars. The older sunshine product is often overlooked, I feel, and undervalued. So you can pick these bars up for a closer price to spot than you can in Engelhard or Johnson Matthey. Typically, one of the fun aspects of these bars here is they have everything that you would want as a collector. So here we have a beautiful silver round actually depicted right here. That is the exact same diameter as the 1984 Sunshine Mining round, which is pretty neat. And of course, it's a nice design, and it's dated. So that's one thing that you don't find on a lot of older silver, an actual date. And then as we look further into the bar, you can see the finest, 3/9 fine silver, the weight, 10 troy ounces. Sunshine Mining, now at the risk of sounding like a broken record, Sunshine Mining is your vintage variety, where Sunshine Minting is modern. Then at the very bottom, we have a serial number. So this has pretty much everything that you would want, including a date and serial number. So we flip it over to the reverse. You can see it says Sunshine Bullion, and it's pretty much a mirror back, as you can tell. So very reflective, but a wonderful little pressed vintage bar to collect, and much wider than the Johnson Matthey, the Engelhard press bars. Of course, part of the fun here. So here's a 1984 Sunshine Mining round, and as I was saying, it fits perfectly right there. So just pretty neat. Just like that part of the bar. I think it's a little something a little special that Sunshine came up with back in the day, and of course I appreciate those little details. 10-ounce press bars break into two basic different sizes. There are variations, but here you have your Sunshine that I've been talking about, which is your wider variety. Same with the A mark there in the background, Royal Canadian Mint bars, also a wider, flatter bar. And then you have your more narrow and slightly thicker variety, and that's what you're used to seeing with your Johnson Mattheys and your Engelhards, old Sifco bars, if you have any of those old press bars. Generally, they have the same dimensions for the most part, few variations. Here we have a classic Johnson Matthey bar, very reflective, but they will actually fit into the capsule. So it's not that they won't fit into the capsule. That's not the problem per se. The problem is the dimension of the capsule makes it so these pretty much rattlers. You can see that giant space right here. And you could fill that space if you wanted to, but for me, it just kind of drives me a little crazy. I'd rather just have the bar fit a little tighter, and since there's only one airtight 10-ounce bar capsule, that just leaves my Sunshine Mining bars and maybe some A marks to be encapsulated. All of these bars here are all the same date, 1984. I was able to recently pick up a 1982. Not sure how many years Sunshine produced bars such as these, but at least we know 82 and 84, so there must be an 83. Let's go ahead and get these bars placed into capsules. Of course, everything's a little slick with plastic and silver here, so there's one. And you don't have to feel like investing all this money in capsules and so on and so forth. But for me, I just like the way it makes the silver look, and I can, of course, handle the silver a little bit easier preserve it. Actually, I'll go with this part first. And it's like the way it looks. It's a nice, clean look to it. And they fit really snug. So these particular bars look fantastic in the capsule. So there we have it. We've got, whoops. That one got away from me a little bit. A little stack of 10-ounce Sunshine Mining bars, all in capsules. So they look great. Next, I'm going to talk about a very scarce vintage silver round. That's these 5-ounce Sunshine Mining rounds. You hardly see them at all. As you can tell, I have one already in the capsule, so I kind of tested these capsules out. I'm going to share that information with you right now. The capsules that I'm using are the direct fits, the Y65 capsules. If you're interested in encapsulating your 5-ounce vintage silver rounds, they all pretty much fit in these capsules. So this one right here is a mint one that was in the original packaging, very reflective. I got this one from my friend Three Toes. And of course, this one here does have some milk spotting, but I am not concerned about that. Very, very hard round. It doesn't matter if it's milk spotted at all. It's a beautiful vintage example. Recently, I was able to acquire 2 more. Another one for my friend Three Toes, and this is the original packaging to the rounds. As you can see, it's just hard to really tell the condition of the round and be able to see the details, which is why I'm going to go ahead and cut this out of the original packaging and put it in a nice capsule so I can really enjoy checking out that round. And of course, this one right here, a little bit different. This one came to me from my friend Triple S, Spokane Silver Stacker, and this one is a more circulated version. So you can see it's not as mint, but I really do enjoy this round, and I don't mind that it's been, we'll call it, for lack of a better term, slightly circulated, but of course, these were never used in circulation, just a wording to explain the condition that round's in. So first things first, let's go ahead and get this round in a capsule here. I'll close it in. Very nice. As you can see, it's Sunshine Mining. You can find these modern rounds, but they're Sunshine Minting, completely different if you're looking for something vintage versus modern. And then, of course, the big deal here is getting this one out of its package. So I'll go ahead and make a cut here and free this round for the first time since it's been out of the mint. All right, so here we go. Here is the round for the first time since the 1980s. Here we go. Now these rounds don't have dates, so I assume Sunshine probably only made these for 1 or 2 years. Sunshine Silver, and this one is a beauty. Look at that round. Stunning. We flip it over. Highly reflective, very proof-like looking. This thing is gorgeous. Sunshine Mining. 5 troy ounces. No date, no serial number, so a little bit different than the other vintage Sunshine product. And let's go ahead and get this one in the capsule. I really don't want it breathing air for too long here. I want to preserve this one. And there we have it. No fingerprints. As you can see, I had my glove hand, so I didn't get my oils for my fingers on it, and now this round is preserved, and I can admire it. So that's, again, why I like to use these capsules when I can. So, nicely preserved vintage silver. I want to take a moment and thank each and every person that watches my videos and leaves me comments in the comment section. This journey, stacking vintage silver and sharing everything with you guys has been really a joy. So thank you for watching Silverstruck videos. And like I like to say at the end of most of my videos, don't forget to leave me a comment in that comment section. And as always, thank you so much for watching.